another example on solving linear equations with fractions. Here's our equation. We want to solve it for x. We have three sets of fractions. So the first thing I want to do is find the common denominator of those three fractions. If I look at this piece here, it's not factored yet, so I'm going to go ahead and factor that. When I factor this piece, I'm going to use the difference of two squares. So I have x minus 2 and x plus 2. Now I look at all three fractions denominators. I want to come up with the LCD, the least common denominator, because I want to get rid of those denominators. So what happens is I have x minus 2 and an x minus 2, and I have an x plus 2 and an x plus 2. So to be able to get rid of these two pieces right here, the LCD is going to be x minus 2 and x plus 2. So in our previous videos, we've learned that when we want to multiply, we multiply all three or all the fractions by the LCD. It's going to get to be quite long, so I have x minus 2 and x plus 2 times 1 over x minus 2, so that takes care of the left-hand side, equals now 3 times x plus 2. We're going to multiply by the LCD, x minus 2, x plus 2, and then minus 6x over x minus 2, x plus 2 times the LCD. I just lost my smartphone. Alrighty, I think it's back now. So x minus 2, x plus 2. Now let's see what all the things we get to cancel. We get to cancel this x minus 2. We get to cancel this x plus 2. We get to cancel x minus 2 and x plus 2. And what we should get to when we look at this is all of the denominators cancel out. So it's getting kind of messy, so I'm just going to go ahead and circle what I'm left with so I don't forget anything. I'm just going to scroll this down. So I have 1 times x plus 2 equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 2 minus 6x. Now it's a nice pretty equation that we can continue solving. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 1 through. So I get 1x plus 2. I'm going to distribute the 3 through. So I'm going to get 3x minus 6. And then I still have this minus 6x over on the right. I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. So I have this 3x and this negative 6x. So they become negative 3x. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a 3x to both sides. Start to get my like terms together. So that becomes 4x plus 2. Negative 3x and 3x cancel. So you're left with negative 6. And I'm going to bring that 2 to the left, or to the right. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So 4x equals negative 8. Divide both sides by 4. And I get x equals negative 2.